How do you test a trading strategy on data it has never seen? First, separate the market history into two chronological parts. The earlier part is development data, the record you may use to build and choose the rules. The later part is test data. It can judge the finished strategy only if none of its prices, trades, or results influenced any choice. That is, out-of-sample testing. Before the test begins, freeze every choice that can change the result. The signal, filters, entries, exits, settings, fill assumptions, position size, costs, and the standard used to judge the test. Out of sample simply means outside the history used to develop or select those choices. It does not mean later dates on a chart. It means the later history did not help build or choose the strategy. Now let the unchanged strategy continue. The dates change, the prices change. Volume changes, signals appear in different places, so the trades and their results change too. But the rules that turn bars into signals, fills, costs, and exits stay identical. At the boundary, apply one declared rule to every trade. Do not quietly borrow part of a position from the development side to improve the test result. To read the result fairly, place development and unseen evidence on matched scales. Start both equity curves at the same capital. Use the same dollar axis. Align drawdown underneath each curve with 0 in the same place. Now, a weaker slope cannot hide inside a stretched chart. A deeper drawdown cannot look smaller because its panel was resized. And contribution bars can show whether the result came from steady participation or one brief market episode. The final number matters, but the path tells us what survived. Failure can be obvious. The unseen trades lose money after ordinary costs, but it can also arrive as erosion. The equity slope flattens. Drawdown becomes deeper or lasts longer. Recovery slows. Profits depend on 1 month while most periods contribute little or lose. None of those pictures proves the exact cause. They tell us where the development stories stopped matching the market evidence and whether the strategy deserves to continue unchanged. Here is the dangerous moment. The test result disappoints us, so we widen the stop, add a filter, reduce size during the ugly month, or change the threshold for passing. Each edit may sound reasonable, but the result on screen helped choose it. Research on model selection shows that test data can bias the choices made after inspection. Keep adapting to those answers, and you can start fitting the strategy to the test period itself. The old unseen period is not worthless after that. It can join development history and help us understand or revise the strategy. What changes is the claim. We can no longer tune on that period, rerun it, and call the second result a clean unseen test. The strategy has rehearsed on the exam. A fresh claim now needs fresh, independent evidence. Suppose the unchanged strategy passes. Its test period equity rises, drawdown stays tolerable, and contributions are not carried by one isolated burst. That is real evidence. It says the development result was not confined to the exact history that shaped the idea. But it is still one path through one mix of market conditions. Studies of backtest overfitting warn that a single test period can be noisy and can ignore how many alternatives were tried before the winner arrived. So the first out-of-sample test asks one narrow question: did the exact frozen strategy survive history that did not help choose it? Failure sends us back to development or ends the idea. A pass preserves the candidate and earns harder tests of timing, costs, nearby settings, trade order, rolling windows, and changing regimes. Keeping development and test data separate gives us honest evidence. It does not give us permission to trust the strategy yet.